In this crazy mad world, we are bombarded with information, interruptions, notifications, pings, pongs, news, rubbish all the time, people coming at you and stress and problems. And in this situation, people often say to me, how do I get control of this? How do I calm down? How can I get control of my thoughts? Because if we can control our thoughts, it's the ultimate superpower. We don't have to put up with what other people are telling us. We don't have to believe what we're told. We don't have to give in to AI. I mean, AI is going to manipulate everyone like you cannot believe, because it's going to be used by businesses everywhere to manipulate and to make sales. So this is a crucially important time, absolutely massively important at the moment. How can we control our thoughts? Now, I think that I was talking to a Buddhist monk once, and he said to me, the best way to control your thoughts is to see your thoughts like traffic. It's going around all the time. And in that traffic, there are various taxis, and you get on various taxis. Those are the thoughts that you follow. But would you get into a taxi without being clear on where you want to go? Would you just get in a taxi and just go wherever the taxi driver wants to take you? Of course not. Yet that's exactly what we do with our thoughts. We just get onto them, they go wherever we want. And of course, if we don't control them, we don't learn how to control them, we never will learn how to control them. So we need to learn how to control them. And I think there's a really simple way to do this. And the key to this is to do it little by little. My key principle is go the extra inch, little by little. So the first thing to do is start challenging your thoughts and saying, is this helpful? Is this gonna do what I need it to do? And the best time to do that, here's the place to start for you, I'm sure, is when you're in a queue. When you're in a slightly stressful situation, and the immediate automatic response is a stressful situation. I'm fed up being in this queue. To use these slightly and tiny situations to catch, challenge, and change your thoughts, and perhaps focus instead on what good things have happened to you today, what you're grateful for, what a lovely day it is, how lovely your friends are. To catch, challenge, and change your thoughts in this one simple situation. Now, if you can then do that, you've proved to yourself that you can control your thoughts and you can change your thoughts. And then you can start moving on to things like tiny bits of meditation. I mean, that is in itself the previous idea is a still small meditation. Time meditation to catch and challenge your thoughts and to choose your thoughts. Say, well, I've been distracted by that thought. I'm now going to reject it. And so to learn how to choose what you are going to think about. And then when you've done that, you can then have the time and the space to start establishing, what your end in mind is. What is your end in mind with this thought? What is your end in mind with this conversation? What is your end in mind for your values in life? What are you going to get on your deathbed and be absolutely delighted that you did? And what are you going to be upset that you didn't do? And deathbed thoughts are always the key to real values and what's really important in life. So it's a small go the extra inch, step by step, to get control of those thoughts, because if you don't get control of your thoughts, you are going to be in serious trouble in the age of AI. So it used to be important, it's now absolutely critically important, and it is the world's greatest superpower, because no one can take this away from you. You can do this in any situation. You're in a stressful situation, you control your thoughts. You're in a happy situation, you control your thoughts. You're in a meeting with people, you control your thoughts. And when you control your thoughts, you can then control your response to your thoughts. You can choose more effective responses, and you can follow all of the other 7 habits of highly effective people, which I teach. Along those lines, once you've controlled your thoughts, you choose your responses, you focus on what the end in mind is, you then do first things first, you think win-win, you seek first to understand, then to be understood, you start to synergize with people, and you use all of these ideas to sharpen the saw and get better and better and better. So control your thoughts, that's a key superpower for the age of AI.